Hello everyone, Monkey1 here. Today we're doing an updated version of Battle of Randomness, and we're starting with monsters. So first up, we have Doodle, or the Doodle category, with Stickman. So again, how much they cost, how much strength they have, any text here is what they do. Doodle is the group they are in, and then their name. Next up, we have Gravedigger. Gravedigger allows you to bring a monster from your grave to your deck, and it gets +2 at night. There is a day-night cycle in my game. Spartan. If a monster is being targeted by a spell, you can use this monster instead from hand or field. After that, we have Doodle Tank. Then we got the Pirate, Mafia, Propeller Man. When played, stun an enemy monster, so that monster can't attack for one turn. Ninja. When played, this card cannot be attacked until next turn. Then we got the Heavy. Then we got Sniper. The King. The King is literally just the chance of you get heads, you draw a card. If tails, enemy draws a card. You can do that once per turn. After that, we have Cowboy, and Cartoon Character, which allows you to reuse a spell that you've played for free, which is quite nice. We got the Giant, Card Master. Whenever an enemy draws a card, you may draw a card. Scout. When played, you get to see 2 of the enemy's cards in their hand. UFO. And then Super Stickman. Next up is the Undead category, starting with the Graveyard Guard. When played, this is on your field. The enemy cannot mess with their graveyard. After that, we got the Zombie Horde, Fake Dude, Skelly Frog, Zombified Rat. There are 4 Zombified Rats, mainly because of the fact of his effect. When played, grabs Zombified Rat from deck to hand. So when you play him, you get more Zombified Rats. Soul Beast. Every time this monster successfully kills something, it gains +1 power. Living Blade. The Void Beast. Eye Monster. Night Zombie. Flying Zombie, Mummy. So you play him, he dies, you get to draw 1 card. Oh, sorry, no, not draw 1 card. You pay 1 power, which is the cost to play cards, but you pay 1 power and you will bring this back to your side of the field. Haunted Armor. When this destroys a monster, do piercing damage, which is 3 damage, and it will always be 3 damage. Only certain cards have Pierce, and only certain cards can get Pierce. Ghosts. Like Zombified T-Rex. Armored Zombie, cannot be targeted by spells. Skeletons. Skeleton Archers. Or Archer. Zombie Helicopter, and Helping Hand. When played, play it. Pick an undead from the deck that has 4 or less strength and add it to your hand. Next grouping is plants. Starting off with the Pumpkin Beast. Then we got Tree Knight, +3 when it is daytime. Moss Wizard, +2 when it is daytime. Creature Eating Plant, +1 when it is daytime. Minigun Plant, +2 when it is daytime. Plant Trap, +1 when it is daytime. Scarecrow. Ground Sharks. The Mold, when played, destroy an enemy's monster, and gets +1 at day. When it is day, it gets +2. The Mushroom Child. Tree Giant, +2 when it is daytime. Rose Scout, when it is daytime, you can play it on the field for free. But it also gets a +1 at daytime as well. +1 at daytime, the plant minion. B, Mushroom Brute. When played, it cannot be attacked, and this cannot attack until next turn. And then we have Flying Lawnmower, and that is all the plant creatures. Next up, we have Creepy Crawlies. So first up, we have Dark Shark, +2 at night. The Werewolf, +2 at night, but loses 1 when it is daytime. Defender, it cannot attack. Thief, play, you steal an enemy's card from their hand, +1 when it is night. Lord of the Night, +1 when it is nighttime. Dream Eater, +2 at night. Darkness Minion, +1 at night. Spider, stun 1 monster. That's technically what it says. Vampires, +1 at night. The host, as long as this is in play, you get to control one of the enemy's monsters. Bats, Amalgamation, Something in a Box. Roll a 6-sided die. If it is 1, you deal 1 damage to your enemy. 2, you get 2 power. 3, you discard a card. 4, you draw a card. 5, the enemy loses 2 power. And 6, you will deal 1 damage to yourself. Mosquito, when played, do 2 damage to the enemy, but heal yourself for 2. And that is all the Creepy Crawlies. Now we move on to humans. Starting off with Airship, when played, destroy a building. Janitor, when pick a monster and add it to the owner's hand. Artist, use one of these effects. Draw a card or remove a card from the enemy's hand. Wizard with a gun. Champion, when played, bring another monster on the field for free. Milkman. Cannibal, sacrifice one of your monsters. This gets +3 for this turn. I should write that, but I'll put that on a sandwich. See, that only gets +3 for that turn, and then it goes back down to 2. Miner, on your turn, you will gain +1 power until when this is on your field. So as long as this is on your field, you get 1 more power. The Farmer, Adventurer, he deals piercing damage. The Catapult, Balloon Cart, Guard, which you can attach to any card, and if it was going to be destroyed, it destroys the guard instead. Zeus, God of Thunder, is a human. Zeus, God of Thunder, when played, destroy a building. Scavenger, when played, draw a card. Umbrella Man, can't be targeted by spells. Average Joe, and then the Hunter, can attack 2 times. And that is the humans. Next up, we have robots. Starting off with Drillbot. When this attacks, deal 2 damage to all buildings that are in play. Repairbot. On your turn, you may heal a building 3 HP. Robot Beast. Robot, when destroyed, destroy a monster on the field. Gear Golem. When your enemy draws a card, put a counter on this. When you get 4 counters, you can put a building from your grave to your deck. Junkyard Creation. Robotic Scorpion. Use 2 power to attack directly, but it uses its original attack. Robot Snake. Terminated Project. Once per turn, roll die. If odd, this gets +1. Security Bot. Robot Brawler. Wind Up Robot. Every second turn, this can attack. And then finally, Angler with laser beams. That is all the robots. Next, we move on to beasts. First beast we have is Castle Beast. This is a special card. So, after this attacks, it becomes a building, so it gets moved sideways, and it has 20 HP. On your turn, you can swap it back to a monster. So, in this form, it counts as a monster. In this form, it counts as a building. Next, we have Squid. Tornado Beast, when summoned, pick an enemy monster and throw it back into the player's hand. Living Bomb, it can only attack buildings. The Overseer. Jellyfish. Rock Element. War Turtle. Tradesman, use 1 power to draw a card. Giant Scorpion. Nail Spittin' Chinchilla. Now, that wasn't a lot, but that was all the beast monsters. Next, we have the science creatures. First up, we have Power Blob. When destroyed, give the owner +1 power and the enemy +1 power on their next turn. So, Mad Inventor. When played, give one of your monsters +2 attack for this turn. So, +2 that. Next up, we have Armored Slime. After that, we have Adaptive Slime. Use 1 power, just gets +3 for this turn. You can only use this effect once per turn. War Blimp. Magic Stone Golem. Can negate 1 spell. Alien. When played, you may reshuffle your hand, redraw the number you put into your deck. The Glitch. On your turn, get +1 power or heal 1 HP. Flying Brain. And finally, Spellmaster. When played, heal yourself for 5 HP. After that, we have 2 categories we're going to be putting up because these categories are kind of small. First up, we have Security. Starting off with Lead Security Vulture. All buildings on your side of the field heal 1 HP on your turn when this is on the field. Next, we got Officer Porkchop, and then Security Camera. As long as it's on the field, you get to look at your enemy's hand. So that's that. Now we move on to the next category, which is Fire. I will mainly just say this. All fire creatures have this written. Cannot be destroyed in battle at night. This can only attack in day. Oh, sorry. This can't attack in day. It can attack in day, and it can only be destroyed in battle at night. That's what every single one of these say. Plus some other stuff. So the Fire Dragon, when played, deal 3 damage to a building. Flaming Skull can, when destroyed, grab another Flaming Skull from deck and add it to your hand. Fire Minion. Fire Wasp. Fire Ghost. And the Campfire Knight. That is all the campfire creature, or the fire category. Next up is another quick one, or a couple quick ones. What we have is crystals. First up, Crystal Brawler. This gets +1 damage for every 2 power you have. Now the game starts with 3 power, and then when your turn ends and the other turn ends, you'll go up to 4 power. So you kind of reset and slowly go up power every turn. Crystal Snail. When played, get 2 power. Crystal Guardian. When destroyed, get 4 power. Crystal Dragon. And Crystal Knight. That is all the crystal creatures. Next up, we have puppets, which there's only 2. We have the regular puppet, and then the puppet swordsman. Nothing too exciting. Now, to end off the small categories that we have Holiday, with the Christmas Tree Guard, +1 when it is daytime, Reindeer, and Snow Golem Beast, -1 at the day, but at night it gets +2. Now we get into some big categories. Or, not super big, but some good categories. Next up is Pirates. First up, we have Chest Monster. When played, steal one of the enemy monsters, and they will get it back when this is destroyed. Shipwreck Giant. This is the most powerful damaging card in the game that does not have a plus to it. Like, you don't need... It can't grow to... It's the strongest starting power monster out on the field. This cannot have equipment attached to this card as its power. Next we got the pirate ship. Next we got pirate sea anemone. Now, as long as this is on the field, one of your buildings are unable to be destroyed. So yeah, you can't get a destroyed building with this guy. Pirate octopus, +1 for every pirate card on the field. Then we got, for the final pirate card, Pirate Walrus. When played, steal an enemy's building and it becomes yours. Next we move on to medieval. Starting off with Goblin, maybe has a bomb in his stomach. When it dies, flip a coin. If called right, destroy that monster. And of course this still gets sent to the grave. We got Witch, Cyclops, Goblin Rider, Goblin Bomber, Dark Wizard. Every 3 turns, roll a die. If it's even, stun an enemy monster. If not, nothing happens. Wizard of Time. When summoned, whatever the day-night cycle is on, it is stuck like that until this is destroyed. Dragon, Giant Goblin, Hydra. When played, destroy one monster and stun another monster. Magic Toad. Check the top 3 cards on your deck and rearrange them however you want. Then we have the Knight. When destroyed, this has Pierce. Now, a new category, which I'm still expanding on, but I am excited to show you, is food. First up, we have the Burger Guardian. After that, we have Spicy Salsa. When played, give another monster +1 attack. We then have the Mac and Cheese Brute. After that, we have Gelatin. Trap an enemy building until destroyed. Matza Zombie. S'more Brawler. Ghost Wing. And the BL Rex. That is all the monster cards. Next video will be about spells.